So, Jared,
Yes.
we recently crossed over the 100 subscribers on YouTube.
Yeah, we did.
It was slow but steady growth.
Yes.
You know, the tortoise always wins, right?
That's right.
Just some interesting tidbits.
Okay.
So some of the most viewed film reviews we have is The Godfather, Nosferatu, and Sicario.
Okay.
And then on TV side, there's several episodes like up there in the top, and several episodes of Severance, especially more season 2 than season 1, but they're all up there. And then also Shogun.
Nice. All right.
So, least some low viewed counts on some things. The Tragedy of Macbeth and Hail Caesar, or some films are
Interesting.
yeah, which is also
Those are
interesting.
both Coen.
Brother,
Yeah.
like the more recent Coen brother.
Yeah.
On the TV side, we have The Acolyte.
Well, yeah.
And then
That makes sense.
Dark Matter. There's also, I think,
Yeah, that was pretty niche.
Yeah, I think a lot of people didn't watch that. Didn't quite break
No.
through, even though it's good. You know.
Yeah, it was all right.
Yeah.
I think you liked it more than I
Yeah,
did.
I think I did, but it's it's also. I mean, they're making a season 2, so.
Cool. Okay.
But yeah, so thank you for all you that watch and listen, and we really appreciate it. And this little thing we got going on that we just have fun to do every week.
Yes. Yeah. Thank you to everyone that watches or listens, and share it with everyone you know.
Tell your friends.
Tell your friends. Yeah.
And also tell your enemies.
Yes. Share it with the world. Tell strangers.
Hey, welcome back to Screen Time TV, a podcast where we discuss some of the latest streaming shows and go in depth into one or two specifically, but talk about other things we were watching and the internet's favorite game show, Based or Waste.
That's right.
So, Jared, going through the mess together is what makes the podcast so dang good.
Yeah, that's right.
So, my name's Josh, and this is my co-host, Jared.
Everything in life is just for a while. Philip K. Dick.
Yeah, so if you don't know, those quotes are from The Bear season 4 episode 7 and 8, which we will be going into more in depth into this podcast. But before that, we'll get into a little bit of what we've been watching. So, Jared, what have you been watching?
Not much because we were recording early, but I have one thing.
Okay.
Do you have?
I have more than one.
Okay. Well, kick us off.
Yeah. Well, you know what I was going to, this first one I actually mentioned, I think 2 weeks ago, last week, Nip Tuck.
Yeah.
So I had only rewatched the pilot. We had a discussion even around that of like, sometimes things change and blah, blah, blah. I ended up watching, I think 4 or 5 episodes, like a couple episodes in, and
Nice.
I'd like to say one, I think the show holds up. I think it's still really good.
Good.
2, I feel like either the writing or the directing, something changed that like the performances are much better, and I'd have to go back and watch the pilot, and just kind of compare a little bit, but what it is, but definitely didn't seem as, the pilot seemed a little awkward sometimes in scenes and this even into season, or even episode 2, like it seemed a little bit more, they're a little bit more comfortable with the characters, they're a little, the dialogue. So it's probably a combination of all that. Everyone got a little more comfortable with the writing, the actors got more comfortable with the characters. You just kind of, everybody got in a flow, and
So not as cheesy.
not as so that you can see on Hulu or / Disney Plus if you have Hulu, Disney Plus with Hulu. But Nip Tuck.
Nice.
So I also started this a while ago, but I don't think I've mentioned it on here yet, right? I didn't talk about Ironheart.
No, you haven't.
Yeah, because I wanted to get. What I problem was I really didn't get to watching more episodes. Like I think I watched one shortly when it came out, and then a couple weeks went by, and then I finally watched the second episode, and a couple more weeks come by. So now I've watched 4 episodes, and I think this past week I watched episodes like 3 and 4. I think back to back.
Okay, I completely forgot this even came out.
So this is on Disney Plus. It's a Marvel show. Marvel.
Yeah.
And the premise is genius teenage inventor Riri Williams creates the most advanced suit of armor since Iron Man. This also has Dominic Thorne in it and has Alden Ehrenreich in this.
Yeah, I did hear about that.
Yeah.
And he's supposed to be Jeff Bridges' character, son from the first Iron Man, which is interesting.
Correct, it is. Yeah, that's who it is. He plays, but he had changed his name to something generic because of what his dad's character did in Iron Man 2, 1, 2.
He was just in 1.
It was in the first one.
Yeah. Okay.
Yeah, that's right. That was the first one. So, it's not bad. I mean, it's
really,
yeah, it's not bad.
Okay.
It's
it was pretty bad to me. That's what.
It's weird. Because it kind of mixes some. It's like she's definitely the techie kind of like Iron Man type of like a Tony Stark kind of person. She has a suit, but then on the flip side, like kind of what she's bad guyish, like they're setting up, but is more in the magic realm, and so like they deal with like stuff from the magic realm, like Doctor Strange kind of stuff. So
okay,
but I mean, so I put this up in the like in the middle tier, like top of the middle tier of like Marvel TV shows or streaming shows. I mean, obviously like WandaVision and the Loki stuff. I actually think Loki's probably at the top for me, and then WandaVision. But and then even like Agatha All Along was pretty good. It was fun. It was a little weird, but also fun. Like it was, you start getting to, I think Captain America and the Winter Soldier had some bad moments,
Falcon
but also
and Winter Soldier
or whatever.
Yeah.
Falcon Winter Soldier. That's what's called. Had some like odd moments in there and stuff, but then also, it wasn't terrible. There was some stuff in it that was good. And also there are characters you already know and you like, so it's kind of fun. Maybe put this under that. I'm trying to remember some of the other shows. I know the Secret Invasion, is that what it's called? Secret Invasion? That was really bad.
That was really bad.
Trying to think what else. I don't know what other shows they've had.
I don't know. I'm behind on because I was kind of gave up on
the
Marvel.
The one with the.
So I didn't even watch Agatha.
Yeah,
really.
The one with the girl that was later in it was Miss Marvel or whatever.
Oh, yeah, that looked bad. Also,
no, I thought that one was pretty decent. That was fun. Yeah, I maybe would like. I think I might have liked that one a little bit more than this this one, but like they're in the same ballpark. These characters you don't know. That one was fun just because like I like some of the humor in it, and this one doesn't really have humor. It's more serious, but yeah.
So, are you almost done with it?
Yeah, I think there's only 6 episodes. So
I heard it's short.
I got like 2 episodes to watch.
Okay.
Yeah.
Well, I got spoiled on something with the show, which I was fine with because I'm not going to watch it. So
no, okay.
There's something at the end, but yeah.
Well, I don't know what that is, and I haven't watched it yet, but I'll get there.
Yeah.
But yeah, because that's on Disney Plus. Obviously, any of the Marvel stuff's in there.
Yeah.
Ironheart.
Yeah, I will not. I will not watch this.
Okay.
I mean, I've been out on Marvel. I guess I need to watch Thunderbolts. No, I was gonna say I need to watch that. I guess since it's
you should watch
the best for a while now. I guess of their movies, right?
Yeah, like it's the first one. Like I I kind of want to rewatch it. Like it's like the first one in a long time, but I'm like, kind of now that I know it should be streaming here soon, I'll probably.
Well, it's definitely on. It's definitely on VOD, but it's probably on Disney soon. I imagine. Yeah.
Yeah. So I might rewatch it. But yeah. So what do you got? Because I got one more, but.
Yeah, I just have. I rewatched the movie Seven, but this is not what I was going to mention. But I absolutely love that movie. But the reason why I rewatched it is because I wanted to start rewatching Mindhunter, which is one of the greatest TV shows of all time, in my opinion. And honestly, I would just say in Fincher we trust in general, at least in my opinion. And also I watched Seven and then went right into Mindhunter episode 1 of season 1, and definitely Seven walked so Mindhunter could run, because it is very similar, and it definitely seemed like it's something he wanted to continue exploring, that type of storytelling, I guess.
Yeah.
And I think especially the attention to detail is like insane in this show. It's like one thing I noticed this time rewatching it. But also, I mean, the story is just amazing. The score is amazing. And there was a few rumors about maybe Mindhunter maybe coming back. I don't know if you saw something about that.
Yeah,
but it's very. I don't know if it's gonna actually happen. But you saw something about it.
Yeah, I thought there was something about like maybe movies or something. I don't know.
That's what I saw. Yeah, it was like it might come back as like a film or two, and that's it. But which great. I don't care. Just bring it back in some way. But this is also. I mean, this is on Netflix, by the way. But yeah, just I just really wanted to watch this again, and kind of just off to the side, I've been kind of rewatching a lot of Fincher movies, which I know we will cover in one day, probably not anytime soon. And I watch his movies a lot anyway, especially Fight Club, which actually that'll probably be next again. And Social Network actually is one I have not seen in a while that I kind of want to revisit. But
they talking about doing a sequel to that?
Oh, yeah, I saw something about that. That sounds awful. So I hope they don't do it, because what I heard about it, I was like, don't do that.
But I mean, let's be honest. Like, someone's just like, oh, I'm going to make a movie that's based on the making of Facebook.
Right.
You'd be like, that's a dumb idea.
Yeah, that is very true.
So,
yeah. Fincher now is doing a quasi sequel to Once Upon a Time in Hollywood, the Tarantino movie, right? Is that what it is?
Yes. It's a spinoff.
Or it's like adjacent
to spinoff, because it's a spinoff because it's focusing on Brad Pitt's character from the film.
Cool. Okay.
And Tarantino's still writing the script.
And Fincher's directing. That's amazing.
Yeah.
Okay.
At least that's how I understand it.
That will be awesome. So, did you ever? I'm assuming you only watched Mindhunter when it first came out. You haven't revisited it.
I had never watched it.
You've never watched it? What?
Yes.
How did I not know this?
I don't know. I somehow, like, it was on my list to watch when it came out, and I just didn't get around to it. And then enough time passes and then it was like not renewed for another season. I was like, well, do I really? But then like,
yes, you really should.
No, I know. Well, you talk about, and Lucas talks about how good it is too.
Yeah. Oh yeah.
And basically saying the same thing. He's like, no, you need to watch it regardless of.
Yes.
So yeah, I need to watch it.
And it completes well the 2-season run. So it's not like a crazy cliffhanger or something, but yeah, I honestly like it. I stand by it. It is up there. It's one of the best TV shows of all time. It is very high up there. So yeah, so I'm gonna slowly, because I don't remember the last time I watched it, so
Yeah.
I just wanted to revisit it. And the movie Seven holds up also extremely well, obviously, which I know you saw in theaters, which I'm jealous of.
Mm-hmm. Like 2 years ago.
I know it was a while ago, but still.
No, but like I saw it recently, not when it came out.
Yeah,
Actually,
yeah.
I might have. What year did it come out?
95.
I might have saw it in theaters when it came out too. I don't know.
How old would you have
95.
been?
It would have been 95. Would have been 17.
Oh, okay. Okay. Yeah. Yeah, man. Incredible Kevin Spacey
Mm-hmm.
in that.
Yes.
But yeah, that's all I have. Slowly rewatching that.
All right. So then one other thing I got is Superman.
Yes.
Superman.
Okay.
In the theaters.
We're gonna. Can we spoil some of this once you talk about it? Because I do want to.
Superman must reconcile his alien kryptonite heritage with his human upbringing as a reporter, Clark Kent. As the embodiment of truth, justice, and the human way, he soon finds himself in a world that views these as old-fashioned.
Was that like an extended log line? Like
That's the IMDb.
Wow, that's long. Okay.
Yeah. But yeah, so before we get into spoilers, I'll just say my general, like, I enjoyed this film. I think it gets the tone right, which you kind of think you're talking about. I think
the tone that you like really wanted.
the
for
tone
Superman.
right, the Superman tone right.
Well, that's debatable.
I don't think it is. And
No, you're right. For classic Superman, you're right. Yeah. That is the right tone.
I think the casting in this is amazing across the board.
Yes.
The casting was really good. So all in all, enjoyed it. There are some things that I kind of was like, but all in all, thought it was pretty good.
Nice. Yeah, I figured you would like it. Actually, I kind of thought you would like it even more than how you currently feel about it. But I wanted to do a very quick spoiler for this movie.
Okay.
So skip ahead. Probably only talk about it for like a minute. I really like the casting for Supergirl at the very end. I think it's a great choice.
Yeah.
Millie Alcock from House of the Dragon.
Mm-hmm.
And what was the other thing that I wanted to mention? I don't know.
Well, I'll say,
Yeah.
the little bit of stuff I didn't, that I think,
Okay.
like, one, I don't like that basically most of the film Superman's just getting beat up.
Yeah. That is a lot of the film.
And then all of a sudden he's able to, it's like, I get it. You won't want him to be OP, but like,
Right.
at the same time, I think you could have shown the weakness through the kryptonite thing and do that scene, and still not have to have him like losing to everybody. But, and then also I think some of the better fight scenes were not his scenes. Like, I think the coolest fight scene was there with Mr. Fantastic, and is that what he called? Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
And when they go to the first portal, and then
the base.
Then, Lois Lane is like being protected by the little shield thing he puts around her.
Yeah.
Like, that fight scene was classic James Gunn.
Yes.
So good.
Yeah.
Superman's not nowhere to be found.
Nope. He's actually he's arguably not in the movie as much as he should be in general for a Superman movie.
That's kind of the problem, because he brings
because he had so many people.
Had so many people that it becomes an ensemble.
Yeah.
But it's a Superman movie.
Yeah.
But I loved David Corn Sweat.
Yes.
Loved his portrayal of Superman.
Yes.
And loved yeah, what's her name? No,
Rachel Brosnahan.
Yeah, Rachel Brosnahan as Lois Lane. And their dynamic together was great. I love I like in general jumping in, like it's 2 years in already to the relationship or whatever it is. Like,
Yeah.
like I thought that was smart and like, so I think there's a lot of things he did that, like, I think it was good. Just think making it too much of an ensemble, which was actually something from the trailer. I was like, how the heck are we having all these characters? I was like, maybe they're all bad guys, but no, then they have the Justice Group or whatever they
Justice Gang.
Justice Gang. And I think they were a little bit too in this too.
Yeah. They're in a decent amount.
Yeah. So
I mentioned Nathan Fillion just because he's great as Guy Gardner, but I forgot to mention my girl from The Last of Us as Hog Girl.
Yeah.
It's cool to see her in this.
Yeah. I recognize her voice.
Oh, yeah, yeah.
Because it's a very distinct voice. Yeah. And I was like, I know her for something, but it took me a second to figure out where. Same with the guy playing Jimmy Olsen. Like, I was like, what? And I was like, oh, Richard Simpson. Richard Simpson.
Yeah.
The other thing I want to say is that the two other characters from the Daily Planet, they make it on that little flying sphere when they leave, when the rift is taking. Like, what is the point of those characters?
Trying to think about who you're talking about. From the Daily Planet?
They were other people that work at the Daily Planet. They barely are in anything, but they are like kind of there a couple times. We're at Daily Planet, just kind of like background people, and then they go with them when they leave, and it's like,
I don't know.
I'm like,
I don't remember.
They had to. I was like, I imagine maybe there was like more, and then they end up cutting it or something, because it's like it made no sense that there was pointless that they were, except for the one guy, like, he's like for a little bit for comic relief when they're in there, but like, it's just dumb. It was but
yeah, I don't remember them.
Well, that's the point,
right?
But then Nicholas Hoult as Lex Luthor was great.
Yeah.
That was weird a little bit sometimes the way they would shoot the scene when he was up there in his like lair. There's like the sun was always coming in behind him. It's a little too much. It's almost like the lens flare in Star Trek, but the J.J. Abrams Star Trek felt like that was like just, it wasn't quite a lens flare, but it was just like the sun was always coming right there. Just like, okay, it's not always in the same place.
Yeah.
But that's like nitpicky things.
Yeah.
But it was fun. It was a fun movie.
Definitely.
And like you got a lot of things right, so I think you
did, yeah.
Exciting to see where they go now with the DC stuff.
Yes.
See it? They do.
It's time for Based or Waste.
All right. Welcome back to Based or Waste, the internet game show where we go on Rotten Tomatoes and we look and see what's trending, TV shows or movies. And I picked 10 of them. And Josh is going to guess if they're good or bad, if they're based or waste, off of the audience score. We are back to films today.
Okay.
How you feeling?
I'm feeling a 10. Feeling a 10.
Perfect score.
Let's do it. Let's do a 10.
Okay. All right. To start, we have Eddington, which is a new Ari Aster movie, just came out. I love Ari Aster. I don't like all his movies. I don't like Beau is Afraid, but I like all of his other movies.
Yeah, this got the same from Last of Us and Fantastic Four, right?
Huh?
Has Pedro Pascal.
Yes. Yep. Too much Pedro.
I'm going to say based.
Yes, 66. By the way, you should be familiar with all these. It's a little
famous last words on your part.
I know, but sometimes, and actually this week, a little less to pick from in general. We might have a couple easy ones, but still very high up on trending, which I think is always interesting, especially if it's like a re-release of something old. Like our next one, One Flew Over the Cuckoo's Nest. I guess this is an anniversary, I want to say, of this film.
I mean, based.
Yes, 96. 96.
There's no way this is always.
Yeah. Yeah, this was probably mid 70s, so I guess it's an anniversary thing. It probably came out in 75. Okay. Next is I Know What You Did Last Summer, the new one, 2025.
The new one.
Yes.
Audience score. I'm going to say based.
Yeah, 68.
So I actually want to see this.
Do you?
Yeah, because it was like the original came out in the,
late 90s.
Late 90s.
Yeah.
And I mean, I went and saw it with friends and stuff. And then like, I don't normally go see horror movies. So it's like one of the few ones I know I saw and kind of was, like just like a thing that I saw with friends and stuff. Or
I remember liking the original, but
yeah, I don't.
It might be bad. I don't know.
Yeah, it might
because I
hold up.
Not seen it.
But I'd like to like when they announced it, probably at Cinecon when I saw like something from it, I was like, oh, that'd be fun. Just like also the Naked Gun movie that's coming. Like I'm like, oh,
yeah.
But yeah, it's like I don't know who would go see it with me because no one likes horror movies.
I'm not saying I like horror movies, but not in theaters. I'm not dealing with really loud Dolby Atmos for horror movies. I'm not doing that.
Well, yeah, this was not in Dolby Atmos because
okay, even so, I'm not doing that. I'm gonna be on edge the whole time, waiting for jump scares. So, yeah, I will not.
Yeah, so I might just have to wait till it comes on VOD.
Probably won't take long. Probably be very quick.
Yeah. Well, what we got next?
Did you guess?
Yeah, it's a based.
Oh, did I say it? 68?
I think so. I've got 3 marked down.
Hold on, let me make
That's
sure.
The third
we're not 1, 2, 3. Yes, okay. All right.
It's like a
Sorry, I'm running on lack of sleep right now. All right, the next one is I Know What You Did Last Summer, the original.
No.
Also trending.
It's got to be based.
It is not. Oh. No, it's at a 41 waist right now. Just very low, but I don't know.
That's weird because it's
nostalgia
like
might be me thinking like, oh, it was cool, and maybe it is really bad.
Maybe. Oh no, I think it probably is cheesy. Like if you watch it now, but I feel like still like it's a cult classic kind of film. Like so normally those hold up for just that reason, not necessarily that they're a good movie.
Yeah.
And of course they're making a sequel, and they made they made a sequel, but.
And it's 2 of the original actors, right, are in it?
I think so.
And that's it?
I think so.
Actually, I guess they're probably the only people that survived.
I don't remember.
The original movie.
Because they made a sequel. It was like I still know what you did. They did make a sequel because it was so popular.
Yeah.
Of course they're going to make a sequel, but then I think that's all they made. I think they only made a second one. So. But, yeah.
Okay. Next is Fantastic Four, the 2015 film.
This is
not the first one.
This is gonna be a waste.
Correct. This is an 18 because this is even worse than the original Fantastic Four movies. Yeah. That's crazy low.
That's really low.
All right. Well, I'll say the rest of the movies that are trending right now are all superhero movies. So next we're going to do Guardians of the Galaxy 3.
Oh, this got to be based.
Yes, 94. So yeah, we're gonna have some James Gunn stuff coming up, or just some Superman stuff in general. Okay, Yeah, we got four
Four
more
left. Yep.
Yeah. Yeah. All right. So next is The Suicide Squad. This is the one James Gunn did.
Yeah. It's got to be based as well.
Yes, 82. Way better than
Suicide Squad.
Suicide Squad. Yeah. Okay. All right, now we're going to go to Batman v Superman. Dawn of Justice. Tricky.
Mm-hmm.
Some people love it, some people hate it.
Mm-hmm. Hmm. Well, gotta pick one or the other.
Mm-hmm.
50-50 chance here.
Yeah. That's how this game works.
Well, technically no, but because it's not a
What?
like it's not at 50%. It's like at 60%.
No, but you have a 50 chance
of guessing.
of getting it right. Yeah.
I'll still say based.
Yeah. 63. Okay. And now we're going to go to Man of Steel.
This has got to be based.
Don't sound so disappointed. Yeah, this is at 75.
Yeah.
This is higher than Batman v Superman. Right now.
That I believe.
Yeah.
It is a better film than that. It's not a bad film. That's the thing.
I know, you just don't.
I just don't think it's appropriate. It's a good Superman film.
Right. All right, then our last one. Superman, the movie. The original.
Oh, this has got to be based.
Yes. 86.
Yeah.
I would like to revisit this movie. I've not seen it
I haven't seen it in a long time.
forever, yeah.
Oh, well, 9 instead of 10.
Hey, yeah.
So close.
Yeah. That was still very good. Yeah. Maybe I'll mention that next week. Superman, the original. With is it Gene Hackman is Lex Luthor?
I think
wanna
so.
Say? Yeah. Interesting. Okay. That has been Base or Waste. Thank you for playing, Josh. And thank you, all of you, for playing at home. Tune in next week.
Mm-hmm. Okay. The Bear, season 4, episode 7, titled Bears.
Mm.
The IMDb description.
What is it? Wedding?
The wedding.
The wedding. Okay.
So then, alternate description: a vibrant and chaotic reunion. Bear centers on found family, reconciliation, and emotional exposure. Delivers deep catharsis, even dragging Carmi, Richie, and Sugar into the messy, unpredictable core of the Berzado clan. Okay. So what are some of the moments you have got stuff you want me to kind of go through here? So it's the opening moment we have as Richie having a panic attack. Do you feel this is an earned moment, or has it become too predictable for him?
No, it's not too predictable. Also, this very beginning is where my quote comes from.
Yeah.
Which I love. How much he references. He's a sci-fi lover.
Mm-hmm.
It's crazy. Maybe I don't know. Maybe I like him. I guess I relate to him in more ways than I thought. But no, I think because, I mean, this is his ex-wife, mother to his daughter, like getting married again.
Yep.
So I understand. Yeah, he would be not okay in this moment.
He's having to attend the wedding too.
Yeah.
Yeah. I mean, don't disagree with you. Like I think it's earned because of he has shown growth and maturity in the last season and this season. And so I think for it to finally happen, it's like, oh, okay, this is really getting to him.
Yeah. I wanted to ask you because there's so many needle drops, obviously, but I wanted to ask you if you caught the Weezer needle drop, because I know you would have. You're a fan of them.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, at the end you're talking about, right?
Is at the end of this episode. I mean, I know it's in this episode. I'm trying to remember when it plays.
No,
I guess at the end. I don't know.
Actually, now I'm thinking about it was the end of the next episode. There's a Weezer drop.
Oh no, there's a Weezer. Oh, maybe there's two then. I don't know. But it's like old Weezer that you and Micah listen to a lot.
Yeah.
That's why I wanted to ask you about it. I don't remember which song exactly, but it was definitely like Blue Album Weezer, I want to say.
Yeah.
Or Pinkerton, maybe. Yeah.
Yeah. All right, so then we go inside to the wedding, and we get a lot of family dynamics colliding here. So here's the question, and these type of, because we've had this before in this series. Do you think the big name cameos help or hurt? Are they like a distraction, or are they?
The only time it hurt the show, which we talked about, was the John Cena one.
Okay.
Like that one was bad. Even though I love him as Peacemaker, like I love that show, but just the character he was in this was just not good. But everyone worked in this episode, I thought, and it was essentially everyone that we saw from previous seasons of the extended family, with one new addition, which is the woman that Sugar was so mad about and freaked out so many times already in this season over.
Yeah, so
was not expecting Brie Larson though.
Yeah, okay.
I was not expecting that actress though.
So yeah, the Fack sister Francie.
Yeah.
Yeah. So was John Delaney? Oh, not John. Mulaney.
John
Was he
Mulaney.
in before?
Yeah.
Okay, I didn't
He was in
remember.
the dinner, the famous dinner.
Okay, I just don't remember him.
Yeah,
though.
because he's married to, or at least dating, the character that I think Sarah Paulson plays, which we only see a little bit as well from the dinner, and then like I think one other time. He also talks about how like Carmi, stayed with him for a while. And no, he was in it before.
Okay.
And of course, love seeing Bob Odenkirk.
Yeah.
Again.
Jamie Lee Curtis.
Which this is, I don't have many notes like for either one of these episodes, but this was a big thing that you, I think, mentioned last week, was Carmi and his mom like finally interacting in any way at all, because that has not happened at all, which is crazy to think about.
Yep.
Like their only interactions was in the past.
Yeah, that's kind of my next note. I mean, other than the general wedding note of like all the people, was this this scene, and I think it was honestly remind me a lot of the film we just watched, but like there's just like not a lot was said. It's very like awkward, but also you could feel the tension, but like that they both care about each other, but there's also this like awkward tension of just like also all the baggage and everything that's in there, and it's like, but they really didn't say much at all to each other in the scene. So I mean I thought it was great for basically nothing happening, but like just so much happening at the same time.
Yeah, and not to spoil obviously the very end, but like I'm looking forward to like we're gonna get them probably talking a lot to each other finally. in that's how the
Yeah.
8th episode ends.
Yes,
what we're doing, 7 and 8?
where he
Yeah.
knocks on the door. Yeah, but we'll get there. We'll
Yeah.
get there. Jumping ahead.
No, I know. I'm just saying. It'll be interesting. Finally getting like probably. I don't know. I'm just assuming probably them talking a lot to each other and probably finally hashing out a lot of things.
Yeah, maybe.
Yeah.
All right, so then I have a note about Sugar and Francie.
Is it Francie or Francine?
Francie is whatever.
Francie.
Yeah.
Francie Fack. Right. Okay.
Do you think, because we still don't know what happened. So I guess it goes like, to me, like I love the interaction. Like, I think they were doing great when they were like yelling at each other. Like,
Oh, yeah.
it was great. Just like the scene with Carmi and Claire, like the other, like great editing and acting and all that stuff from everyone to make that work. Cause that's not easy to do
No.
and it feel natural. But I still like, don't like, it's like there's, it feels like something that just like made up for this season. It doesn't feel earned, I guess is the best way to. So I feel like we've just, because I think we've talked about it like when it first came up, when her husband's like, I ran into Francie and she's like, F that, whatever. And we're both like, who the heck is that? And it's like so small.
And her reaction is so huge
big that you're just like, what?
Yeah.
And then and there's a couple other times they just like, it's like, oh, we have to go back and write these little moments in so it makes sense that they have this situation, right?
Mm-hmm.
Whereas it doesn't feel like for us viewers. So that's the only thing I was disappointed about. Like it kind of just,
yeah.
And then it got resolved by the end of this episode, theoretically.
Yeah, they're
back to being friends or whatever.
Well, somewhat.
Yeah.
Probably won't stay that way.
I don't know. But it's just like, you're like, oh, okay. And then, I don't know. So I just thought it was, just didn't feel earned is the best way to put it. But, but then like the scenes themselves, if you take them out of that, of the overall story and just look at it, like they were fun and like great performances from both Brie Larson and Abby Elliott.
Yeah.
And it was funny actually when her talking to the Fack brothers too, that scene with them and where she's like, they're like afraid for her to meet their girlfriends because she's going to do something.
Yes.
Yeah. And then I think we had a nice moment with Richie and Sydney. It was like quiet moment that like, I think is what it really, one of the things that kind of pushes her in the direction that she ends up going in next episode. I think just how he's kind of there responding to her and think, really just resonates with her that like, these people that care. There's also where she talks to Carmi a little bit too, this wedding. It's just like, and just being at the wedding and her comment about, it's a rich person's wedding with her, like, it's like, yeah, I'll be here. Like, cause I guess she went as Richie's plus one, right? They kind of implied that. Yeah. They kind of implied that there. And, so I think it was just like really made her feel like she's part of the family, so to speak, at another level than which I think, again, we'll see at the next episode where she kind of decides. But, and he even says kind of later to someone else, to, Jillian Jacobs' character, the uncle is like, oh, you're always part of the family, regardless.
Yeah.
And then the big scene with everyone slowly ending up under the table.
I love this.
Yeah. That was really, really good. And
yeah.
It also, I thought when it finally built up to Carmi sharing and him saying, "What's the opposite of chaos?" Whatever.
Yeah.
And like kind of admitting he's afraid of like things being quiet and still, and just like the noise going away, because then he doesn't know what to do. Was showing maturity, which also kind of plays well into the next episode with them. Well, even in here, Reed ends up, I guess, dancing with Claire, like she's definitely opening back up to him, and so yeah.
Two responses from under the table that I loved. First one, because it's funny, was Richie's response, obviously, where he says, "I'm afraid of AI, specifically the singularity, but in general AI."
Yep.
And then
Back to his sci-fi obsession.
But then what's his name? Dang, I'm blanking on our cake guy. Our cake chef. Why am I blanking on his name? Because
Oh yeah, Marcus.
There we go.
Yes.
Loved his
Yes.
because I was like, yep, I feel that.
Yep. Yes.
Where he says,
Same.
I'm afraid of running out of creativity.
Yep.
So that was the one I resonated the most with, for sure.
Yeah, it's definitely one of those that for what we do in general, like doing, it's like always underlying, what if it's the last
Just
good
runs
idea
out.
I ever have? Right?
Yeah.
Yeah. But all in all, it was a really good episode.
It was definitely a highlight because episode 8, the next one we're about to talk about, I don't know if you feel differently, but it didn't seem like much happened.
Yeah.
Like, I didn't like it that much. I mean,
yeah, I know what you're talking about. Yeah. So episode 8,
but
titled,
obviously after a big
titled
one like
Green.
7. Yeah.
Everyone keeps going is the
Okay.
So our longer one, Green, is an emotional fulcrum. Sydney leans into loyalty and family. Marcus is pulled by grief, and Carmen finally steps forward to reconciliation. It's a breath before the storm. Quiet, reflective, and deeply rooted in personal stakes, which is like basically saying this is a setup for like the last 2 episodes, basically. But,
Basically, that is what it is.
so yeah, you're right. Not as much happens, but there's a little thing. So there is the opening with Sydney's nightmare sequence, which
This is my last note. I did think this was a really cool creative opening. The cooking talk show, just all the stuff that happens in Earth. Yeah, it was really cool.
so, but I don't feel like it gave her really any answer in the that thing. It's just kind of weird, them excuse to make something different.
Yeah.
But then after that, we get the call. She calls Shapiro to basically decline.
Finally, yeah.
And finally decline, and what did it feel predictable to you though?
Oh, that call.
Yeah, well, just in general, like where she ended up. Do you think she really was going to go somewhere else, or you always think she would?
No, I mean, it played out. This whole thing kind of played out pretty predictably because you see her like at least meet with this new restaurant
manager,
owner for a little bit. So it's like, yeah, she's flirting with this new that's like seems like maybe like the perfect dream position, and she can do whatever she wants essentially with it. I mean, he basically tells her that. But then yeah, she's always going to come back to her family essentially. But I mean, there's still the main thing is the thing she won't sign. Like obviously that's going to be our big thing for the ending of this season, I imagine.
Yeah, probably. I don't know. That's a couple things we're going to talk about at the end.
Okay.
Everything. And then we get to her interacting with her father and kind of.
Yeah.
So this was a nice, I think, sweet moment. Like, like she's there taking care of him, and then he's like, she's putting his pills out, things like that. But then he's kind of like, "What's going on with you? Like, I know, you're But I thought that was a good scene. And then we get Marcus where he almost goes and meets his father.
Yes, because he's called and texted him a few times now, right? We've
Yes.
seen it.
Yep.
Yeah,
He's been ignoring it. And then he almost walks and then he like turns around and leaves. Do you think he walked away because of his grief still or not?
I don't know. What do you think? I don't really know for
Yeah, I mean, I think
for his character. Yeah, I'm not sure.
I mean, I think it's saying he hasn't really still processed everything, and so he's just not ready to face it.
Yeah.
We get the brief moment with Tina still struggling with the pasta, and she asks Luca if he's got any guidance. He kind of offers some ideas and options. Do you think? Do you think she's gonna figure it out in the end?
I mean, that would be kind of weird if they just didn't resolve that very minor plot line.
Mm-hmm.
You know, like that's not super major, but I mean, it's integral, obviously, to the staff and the whole kitchen working optimal.
Yeah, it's symbolic of the things they're striving for.
Yeah. Yeah.
We also get the scene where the computer and Sugar discuss the finances. And he asks a real question because she's like saying, "Oh, we're good. We can survive." And he's like,
Why would you want to?
"Yeah, you're not asking the right question."
Yeah.
And so what do you think? Why should they stay open and why?
You answer. You're asking me all these questions. Why don't you answer one of these first? What do you think, Josh?
Well, they cut to a push in on like a kind of bulletin board that has a bunch of pictures of all the people like doing different things at the restaurant. And it's like, it's kind of around the idea of even if it's not really profit and they're just breaking even, so to speak, you know, still everyone's getting paid.
Yeah.
So it's still something supporting a bunch of people. And, you know, that's a reason enough to, I think,
For sure.
keep going. But that's just my thoughts.
I agree.
And then we get the final scene that we were talking about earlier, where Carmi's sitting in the, he's driving a van? What is he? He's driving the minivan or something?
Yeah, I get.
Did he sit out front of his
I don't know, but
mom's house?
I guess it's like, it looked like he borrowed a car from someone.
Yeah. It's probably Sugar's car.
Yeah, that would make sense.
Yeah. And she's like, go do this right now.
Yes.
So he's heading out front and he calls Claire.
Yeah.
Which thought this moment was really cool. Like he's just like, guess where I'm at? And it's like the street, and they have neither one been over. He's like, it looks the same and hasn't changed.
Yeah, they have such great chemistry, and their dialogue back and forth.
Their awkwardness and their dialogue back and forth, but it feels natural, like a natural awkward. But it's like, it is good
and very playful. Yeah, that's good.
And then, like you alluded to earlier. And then he finally gets out and walks up, knocks on the door, and that's when we cut to black of this episode. So, yeah. So here's a few questions.
Okay.
For where we think going. So do you think Sydney is truly ready to co-lead the restaurant? Or she thinks she's going to still find a way out?
Sydney?
Mm-hmm. We're assuming we don't know what we still don't know what he changed the partner.
No, yeah,
but we're assuming it's more in her favor than it was before. Probably, my guess.
Yeah, that's what it seems like. But I don't know, because I think that's one of the things they're going to cliffhang the season on.
Okay, so you think we're not really going to find out?
No, I don't think so.
Because also the shrimp dish that keeps coming up is her dish.
Right. And
No,
everyone's
scallops,
saying,
not shrimp, scallops.
and everyone's saying how good it is. Yeah.
Yeah. Which
Like it's one of the best.
including the we will assume
mystery guy.
the mystery guy is the Michelin star reviewer.
Yeah.
We're going to assume it's that guy.
Oh yeah.
So they're going to get their star, and it's going to be based on the scallop dish that she created. Is what I think is one of the things that I think that's going to happen before the end of the episode or before the end of the season. What do you think?
Yes, that will happen, but her
Signing the agreement.
right, that's not going. Yeah, we're not going to get that. But I could be wrong. That just sounds like a good place to.
Mm-hmm.
They like to do cliffhangers pretty much at the end of every episode, but
Yeah.
at the end of every season too, for sure.
So one thing I forgot. So where do you mention in this episode, we get the little bit of banter between Jess and Richie.
Jess and Richie.
And their name?
Oh, right. They're right. The one we were at. I was wondering if
'Cause
she's
they're
into
in-
him.
She fixes his tie, and then
Yeah.
they're folding napkins. And then later they're talking in the break, or not the break room, the office, and then he has to fix her tie.
Yeah.
And, I mean, it's still very, but, they're definitely setting that up. And this is more than it has been.
Yeah.
So, well, I think he's starting to notice. Like before that, it would just be like little like more her looking at him.
Yes.
And he's not.
He is preoccupied. Yeah, you're right. I think this is finally him.
I'm
Noticing
like
for the
kind of
first
picking
time.
up on it a little bit. And yeah, so where do we think he's going to end up at the end of this season?
I'm not sure with him because besides just potentially having a new love interest, I don't know, because he's all, like I've said, this whole season he's pretty much been killing it with his job. So
I think we're really starting to see him become a leader, right? Like,
yes,
because we also had this. I didn't write this one down either, but the scene where the one fat kid
mm-hmm.
gets they're trying to help him outside, and he like keeps bringing his hands up, and then later they're inside, and Richie's like, "Can I have the room?"
Yeah.
And then he kind of talks to him and just like, you're good, like you're good, you're whatever. I can't remember what he said, but he's kind of encouraging him, and I think we kind of see that. So I don't know, because it's like, so we got obviously with Carmi, there's going to be a big blowout probably with him. I mean, like conversation, but still don't think he's going to end up on good terms with his mom. I don't know if that's going to be fixed that quickly.
No.
But so what else needs to be resolved before the finale?
Not a whole lot. I mean, I think just mainly how much time Uncle is giving them with the clock and seeing where the restaurant is at when that hits zero.
Yeah, I
think
I
that's
mean, the clock's got to go away. But I mean, he has to come in and be like, okay, you guys are good.
Right.
And because they can't leave it hanging for the next season for the clock. I think it needs to be resolved.
Yeah.
Yeah, so I don't know. Yeah, I don't know about the Sydney, because like if they do resolve, like what's going to continue? Like what's the conflict? I mean, what's the cliffhanger for the end of the season?
Right.
Yeah.
I mean, that's got to be it. That's got to be the cliffhanger.
Like whether she's going to join, like officially sign or not.
Yeah.
We gotta have something bigger than that.
Yeah. I can't really think what else would.
Unless they hold the review too, like if do they get a star or not? We don't know. gotta wait till next season. But I feel like then they've done that because that's what happened at the beginning of this one, end of last
And
one.
they're definitely going to get a star this time.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So
I don't know. But also, this is not the end of the show now.
Yeah.
So,
right. They gotta leave some stuff going.
yeah. Yeah.
I don't know. Well, what do you guys think? Write in between now and next week, and unless you've seen it already, because hey, it's we've been spacing it out, but like it's technically all dropped. So, yeah, let us know. You can write in at feedback@screentimepod.com or send us a DM or leave a comment. And if you like, you can, or please do, like and subscribe on Apple Podcasts, Spotify, or YouTube. Follow on Instagram, TikTok, or Facebook. And if you'd like, you can follow one of us on Instagram, each one of us. I'm at J Youngbar.
And I'm at Jared Youngbar.
Okay, we'll catch you guys next time.